hi everyone. Today we're introducing our app, Ripple. So, giving to charity is broken and inaccessible for many. The economy is suffering and unemployment is rising, currently at 16% in the younger demographic. Charities struggle with reliable donations, with 85% of grassroots charities negatively affected by the cost of living crisis, and modern donors have a growing demand for transparency. Ripple is here to solve this. Our app monetizes user interaction with sponsored content, creating funds to donate to grassroots charities that are vetted and transparent. Funds are raised through surveys, app downloads, and ad revenue. The users then choose which cause they want to support. Our target market is socially conscious 18 to 28-year-olds who want to support causes but can't always afford to donate. We champion grassroots charities that face a 30% failure rate while partnering with businesses committed to social impact and CSR. Imagine funding a local farm simply by shopping at Tesco's or playing your favorite online games. Now, we'd love to show you Ripple in action. All right, over to you, Luca.
Thank you. So let's start the login reward screen. This user has done 7 days so far and unlocked a £5 voucher from Tesco, for example. In the middle is our home screen map. Each pin is a charity. Click on a pin to go to the charity profile, and there you can see the charity impact and information. On the next slide, when you're ready to earn money, you go to the ad screen. Our sponsors at the top, and below with a selection of video ads, surveys, app downloads for coins. You spend these coins on the chosen charity and arrive at the impact page. Here we see 2 meals provided for a vulnerable animal and 1 day in the shelter. This works because users give their time for money and advertisers pay for it. And this is scalable across multiple business sectors and charities around the globe. Very importantly, we verify grassroots charities and community projects to show impact and make sure they're legit, which is what our users want. But don't take our word for it. 87% of our focus group said they would use and download the app and share it. We also have interest from the business and charity sectors. We have an extremely strong team, so we are well positioned to take this app to where it needs to be. Looking at our roadmap, this is probably the most impressive thing about us. We've achieved all of this within 10 weeks. Right now we're at phase 1 of launching the MVP, but we have a whole road here to phase 6, year 3. We'll be scaling for global market dominance. So our financial model, so our gross revenue split is 70-30, 30 to Ripple, 70 to the charity. And looking at our 3-year projections here, we're on the road to a gross revenue of 5 million, starting at 377K in year 1, and moving towards a very impressive 3.5 million for charities in year 3, which is incredible. And of course, a 600K retained profit for Ripple. But how do we do it? So in year 1, we build an active user base of 26,000 people. We do this extremely cheaply by leveraging our university and charity partners and their networks. By year 3, we scale up to 700,000 monthly active users as we go global. And looking at our key year 1 metrics, we have a very reasonable customer acquisition cost, partly due to our marketing strategy in year 1. We have an excellent lifetime value and a very respectable 60% user retention rate.
Thank you, Luca. Look, the short is that Ripple is turning everyday digital habits into grassroots funding. So join Ripple and let's make waves. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations, Sebastian and Luca. Well done. Judges, do you have any questions? Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Yeah, so in the revenue model, I think you are using the coin-based system, if I'm not wrong, right?
Sorry, could you repeat that? Coin-based system?
Coin-based. Are
Yeah.
these the coins, right?
Yeah.
They get by watching the videos, right? So I would like to know from the technical aspect, what logic are you using behind those coins? I mean, so that there is no discrepancy or anything within the platform.
What logic? So I think what you're saying is how does
Yeah.
that money get distributed?
Yeah.
So it would
and
be
what
like,
technology is being used
So-
in the back end?
I believe we're working with, can you hear that question?
Yeah,
does not
yes,
include-
great question. Thank you for that. Yes, we're using Stripe. So Stripe enables us to
Stripe.
set up our
Sorry?
payments automatically. And also we will have our database. We're using Google Firebase to store all of our data.
You couldn't hear that? We're using Stripe, and it's a split between 30-70%.
Okay.
And what are we using for the data?
And we're using Google Firebase for our database so we can store all this information.
Google front page.
Firebase.
Huh?
Google Firebase.
Google Firebase
Okay.
for our data.
Are you guys using blockchain or not?
Are we using
Blockchain.
blockchain? I don't think.
No.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any more questions from the judges? Yes. One more after this, and then we can conclude.
Hi there. Well
Hello.
done on making such great progress so far.
Thank you.
Retention.
Yes.
How long are you planning to retain each customer actively generating money for charity for, on average?
The question was, how long are we aiming to retain each customer? If I could just point you to this one. This is based on a 1-year retention for our customers. So these are the metrics that we would get from year one. And the lifetime value would increase from that.
It's a 3-year cycle for our lifetime value.
But in terms of how long we are intending to keep each user, so
Our
there's a
lifetime value is 3 years.
3 years.
Lifetime value is 3 years.
So we're expected to try and keep 60% for about 3 years, on average.
Thank you. Last question? Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
So still on the retention, how did you come about that data, the minimum of 3 years lifetime value of the customer keep playing or keep donating to charity?
How did we come up with the number?
That's a fantastic question. Just bear with me for one moment. We came up with that number through calculate. That's a really good question. And I have it in my mind. We came up with by.
So we definitely did the surveys, and that gave us a basic statistic of how people would react pre-first product made. But in terms of the number, it's really based on what we've done with other companies. Other companies don't use ad revenue to create any funds that they can donate. So that's where the USP is here. But in terms of retention for other companies that are trying to get lifelong funders, for example, for Ecosia and other sites like that, the kind of statistics is a little bit higher than what we're aiming for at the moment for retention.
Thank you so much. One more question. I saw a hand up, and that's it. Thank you.
A quick one.
Yes.
If 70% goes to charity
Yes.
and 30% is to run
Yes.
Ripple, how are you going to fund the rewards?
The what?
You got some reward system built into your
Ah.
plan, right? How are you going to fund that?
Good question. So the question was about rewards. So the rewards would really be sponsorships and partnerships that we have with other companies. So for example, everybody has different card points that they get for spending, I don't know, a 1% return when you go to Tesco's or something like this, right? So we would have incentivized partnerships with Tesco's would be an ideal, it's a good one to suggest, where they are both marketing to the demographic that they want to bring into their businesses, as well as giving us some sort of incentive and discount that we can utilize and retain some of our customers.
Thank you. Big round of applause. Well done.
Thank you, everyone.